Kevion D. Bifford, 37, aka 2Gunn Kevi, was a popular rapper from Kansas City, Missouri. On May the 24th, 2024, the Opps shot up 2Gunn Kevi's truck, striking Kevion at least one time before fleeing the scene at a high rate of speed. The incident occurred near the exit ramp leading off of I-70 on a Van Brunt at about 6:30 p.m. 2Gunn Kevi drove to the car wash on Van Brunt after the confrontation. Kevion was discovered in his truck suffering from a gunshot wound. Kevion was declared dead on the scene. If you know, seen, or heard who shot Kevion, please contact Crime Stoppers at 816-474-TIPS. You can also contact his family or send me a message. Thanks.
Melissa, thank you. We're following breaking news now. The holiday weekend already off to a violent start. A man is dead after a shooting just off the I-70 exit ramp to Van Brunt.
Officers say they were in the area right around 6:30 when they heard gunshots. They were directed to a parking lot of a nearby car wash. Officers believe the victim either drove there or rolled there after being shot, but they were not able to save his life. Police are looking now for anyone who saw what happened and are checking nearby cameras for clues.
He wasn't far from his hood, okay? He was walking distance from his hood. It wasn't, all he had to do was drive up the block, you know, up towards Central, and he was almost to 33rd and Bells, okay? So this wasn't too far from his hood, down by Taco Bell and Van Brunt, okay? So the evidence shows that this happened somewhere near this exit, okay? So we're not for sure. We're not for sure if this was like a rolling gun battle or they seen each other on the highway or what. Okay, so they either seen each other on the highway or the Opps seen 2Gunn right at that exit and just started blowing, okay? So I don't know all the details. I've heard some people say they were arguing back and forth on the highway and then they were actually shooting at each other. Well, the Opps was shooting at 2Gunn, but I heard some words were exchanged, okay? Now, this is just stuff that the streets is saying about this, okay? So they rode up on 2Gunn and some words was exchanged, okay? Now, this man's name is 2Gunn, so I highly doubt if he was lacking, all right? Now, I know he caught that case and he couldn't be out here, you know, riding around with them things, but something was going on, okay? And for somebody to be named 2Gunn, you expect them to have two guns, okay? Now, I don't know how they got the ups on this man or what, but somehow the Opps got up on 2Gunn and they let him have it, okay? And they blicked 2Gunn and they blicked his truck too, okay? They killed 2Gunn, they killed his truck, okay? Cause I mean the tire was busted, it was holes all in the truck, and evidently they knew 2Gunn's vehicle, okay? Because people just not randomly gonna start blicking in your truck, okay? So they knew this was 2Gunn's truck, or they knew this was a vehicle that 2Gunn was in, or either 2Gunn had his windows down and they seen him in there, okay? So it was one of them, all right? And the Opps was ready and they got on that, all right? And I'm asking people, and okay, the streets is saying some younger demons did this, and it seems like some younger demons did it because this man is 37, almost 40 years old, okay? He did time. If he has some Opps, they not active no more, okay? But evidently that's not the case because his Opps are active because they got active right down there on Van Brunt, okay? But you wouldn't think somebody that's almost 40 would still have Opps and people that's actively looking for them and, you know, you know, in the game like that, but 2Gunn did, okay? So I don't know why they was looking for him. I don't know what he did to make them look for him. I'm thinking at this point, you know, after he got out of prison, he seemed to be more about his money than funking, okay? Before he went to prison, he was about funking more than about money, okay? But he was still about money. But when he got out, he seemed to be more focused on money and not just funking, you know? Maybe 75% money, 25% funking, drilling, you know? And I think that's the way it was. So somebody popped out and let him have it. Either he did something to somebody, okay, or either it was money related, you know, somebody ran off with the bag. And I don't see it being anything else, because he wasn't the type to be on the internet cracking jokes, you know, about other people's deaths and all that. And really, you know, in his song, he was sneak dissing this and that, but he wasn't really after he got out, he wasn't really calling out names on his songs like the younger people say the whole person's name. They say their whole real government name on the song, okay? So he wasn't doing that, all right? But evidently he had some beef, he had some funk with somebody, and the Opps slid up on him. And once again, they was location happy like Muwap and them from O Block, and they just got on that, okay? And they couldn't wait, they didn't want to wait. This was at 6:30 p.m., okay? This was basically during rush hour, okay? And they had to get at him at this time, all right? And the May the 24th was on a Friday. So this was Friday during rush hour. I know somebody seen something, okay? And when incidents like this happen, the streets know exactly what happened, why it happened, and all that, but they don't want to, you know, they don't want to talk. And really, the new streets is the internet. But like I said, the streets don't want to talk, but they know exactly what happened and this and that, but they don't want to talk about it, okay? They don't want to talk about it. And Kevion was CCG, okay? And I believe after this, CCG is pretty much done, okay? You probably got some old heads and whatnot that was a part of it, but he was basically the head at this point. And without 2Gunn here, I think that was about the end of CCG. Duck Sauce is gone, Kevion's gone, and many more are gone. So, you know, that 33rd and Bells, like I said, it's still going on, but the CCG, you know, that was 2Gunn and them click. All right, now, his career, as far as how he was getting money when he got out of prison, I don't know, okay? I would have to listen to his songs. His songs say he's hustling, all right? So, and a person like 2Gunn's not gonna lie in his raps, okay? So, to have fans in Kansas City, you're not gonna be on your raps lying, okay? So, evidently, I'm gonna say pretty much almost 100% of the stuff he was saying on his raps was true. And he was saying he was getting it, and he was up in 6 figures and headed towards 7. So I'm gonna say he wasn't lying. I'm gonna say I believe him. So I don't know. Like I said, he said he was jugging out here for his money. So evidently, that's what he was doing. Unless he had a career or a job somewhere, and he was doing that on the side too. So to my knowledge, he was getting money like he said he was in his songs on the streets. Okay. Now, these younger demons, because I believe they was younger, because people that's older don't just start blicking at the highway exit rush hour on Friday. You know, it's cameras at that little gas station that was right next to those exits, and they was reckless. They didn't follow him to an area or nothing. Now, I don't know if he had a air tag on his car or what, or they just seen him, or somebody gave out his location or what. But like I said, when they seen him, they got on that like Muwap and them, all right? Okay, now, after this happened, the streets once again said, well, after it happened, Brandocious got on the internet. He was saying, his RIP to 2Gunn. And then it just kind of was a domino effect as people, found out about it. But the streets is also saying, okay, 2 times got on his Instagram story and he got to joking about it, okay? Now, I'm not saying this is 100% true. I'm just saying this is alleged that 2 times got on his Instagram story and he made fun on this man. People from the streets are saying this. And like I said, I had somebody come up to me and they was like, 2 times was joking on 2Gunn just a few, not even hours after it happened. Okay? Demon humor, straight on Instagram stories like he Eddie Murphy, okay? And I expected more from 2 times, okay? Now I know 2 times and 2Gunn, it was some sneak dissing going on, okay? And I checked out some songs. I ain't did a story about it, but I've been meaning to do a story about it. But I believe it's some friction between 2 times and 2Gunn. Okay? Now, I don't know if it's because 2 times is jealous of 2Gunn. Now, I know a lot of people in Kansas City always say, well, he sounds like 2Gunn. He want to be like 2Gunn. And 2 times didn't like that, all right? And he didn't like that comparison, okay? Now, they both names are similar, and but I believe 2Gunn had his name first, all right? Okay, so, and 2Gunn is 33rd in Bells, and 2 times is 33rd in Indiana. So we thought those 2 blocks, we thought they got along with each other. They're right next to each other. You would see 2 times on 33rd and Bells in they rap videos, okay? So I seen him on that Smack video. But like I said, I expected 2 times to come with some type of a tribute song to 2Gunn, kind of like a Chicago Legends type song, but evidently I don't know if we're gonna get that yet. Now, the streets also said 2 times came back after that post, all right? And he deleted that post and he said that, him and 2Gunn was cool, I believe they said he said something like that, but I don't know. Like I said, it's some sneak dissing going on, and they saying 2 times was, 2 times made a joke about 2 guns just hours after he got deleted, okay? Now, I seen a Gucci bag in the back of 2Gunn's, I seen a Gucci bag in the back of 2Gunn's truck, all right? Now, I don't know what was inside of that Gucci bag. I'd like to know what's inside the Gucci bag, okay? Because if he was out here jugging and had motion like he said he did, I doubt if he had just like socks and stuff in that Gucci bag, all right? Could have been some paper in that Gucci bag. He could have had some stuff in that Gucci bag. And no telling what was in that Gucci bag, but it could hold the key, all right? The contents of that Gucci bag. We don't know if somebody was after that Gucci bag. I don't know if nobody had just, if he was just with somebody and he bust a jug and they was just coming to just try to rob him or lash him or what. But I seen a Gucci bag in the back seat. All right. So 2 times he drove to that. 2Gunn. I'm mixing them up. 2Gunn, he drove to that car wash, and that was it. Now, with 2 times, and I've been meaning to ask this, do 2 times be out of town or what? Because, I know some Opps is looking for him, all right? And I don't know if that's why he be out of town or what, but it don't seem like he be in the city, it don't seem like he's in the city 24/7, all right? And I be seeing his videos and pictures and stuff, and it seemed like he kind of live out of town and he's in and out of the city, all right? Yeah, okay? Now, the ops and all that, and you know, with 2Times and the way he does his demon humor on the internet, it's Opps looking for him, all right? So let's just be real. If it's Opps looking for 2Gunn, I know Opps looking for 2Times, all right? And like I say, he's good at his location thing because he's in and out. Nobody knows his location, and I believe 2Times is out of town the majority of the time, okay? And I'm just saying that, all right? Now, let's get back to this Gucci bag. It's messed up this happened. We don't know what was in this Gucci bag. We don't know what the ops had a problem with him or what. The streets know. We don't know. Hopefully, I find out and I can do a story about it, because this is just my first story. I'm gonna do an even better story about this because I want to know what happened. This man 2Gunn, he was out here rapping and all this, and then y'all just took 2Gunn. He got blicked, okay? And that's the last person I thought would get blicked is 2Gunn. It just doesn't make any sense. This man is almost 40. I believe he has kids and and he has a family that love him. Why y'all blicking this man? It don't make no sense. And on top of that, Kevi, he's smart, and you wouldn't think he would get blicked because he's so smart, but like I said, he got blicked. All right, so with 2Gunn gone, that era is kind of coming to an end. We still got a few, but that era of Rondo, 2Gunn, and all that's coming to an end. Ron, but so we still got. I heard something about DV's getting out soon, so I believe he's gonna be getting back out, and we got a little bit of that era still going on. Ron, he's still here, so maybe the era, we get started back up. So everybody just gotta, do what they do, and don't be out here lacking, and be careful out here. All right, long live 2Gunn. I'm out of here. Okay, yeah, this is the intersection down here where 2Gunn was at when the ops pulled up and started blicking, and I wanted to come down here and just kind of show y'all the last thing that 2Gunn seen, because he was a legendary figure in Kansas City. So 2Gunn, he got off at one of these exits down here, okay? As you can see, it's a gas station over there, and it probably has some cameras that captured some of it, but that footage has not came out yet. So 2Gunn was down here. He got off at one of these intersections, okay? And the ops had blicked him, either, like I say, getting off that exit or while he was sitting at that exit. So 2Gunn, he drove down this way. We're gonna go down here to this car wash. So 2Gunn, he got off his exit and he went over to this car wash, okay? So in these exit, I believe you enter right there, and you enter and you come off right there, okay? So he could have got off at one of these exits, and drove his truck down here to this car wash. Now this car wash, it used to be open, but it's not open anymore, okay? People stopped coming down here washing their cars. I know a lot of work trucks used to come down here and kind of wash their trucks, and they would always wash nails off the bed, okay? So if you come to this car wash, you're gonna get a flat tire, okay? So this right here, this area, right over here, this is where 2Gunn was found. In his truck, it'd be people down here now and just hanging out, and this is right in the area where he was, okay? I believe his truck was right over here, okay? It could have been over there, but I believe it was right over here, all right? Because I seen a news clip, and it's messed up, but this was the area where 2Gunn took his last breath, okay? And I came down here because this man is legendary to Kansas City, and I wanted to know, everybody to see where he was when the Opps blicked him, all right? So he was in this car wash, and more than likely he was trying to get to his loved ones, his family, and the Opps was fleeing the scene, okay? And that's what happened, right? Right over here. And it's a gas station over here, but this was the area. So I had to come down here and let y'all see what happened. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.